Ready. Home team selection: Alabama Crimson Tide.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
Entering play call screen.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions.
Let's protect.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll try the run. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Seminoles have always been known for explosive, flashy, big plays, but think of guys like Dalvin Cook and the toughness that he ran with. That's on display here.
And then those guys that I think of, too, with work done work, you hand them the football and big plays can happen, and offenses have been built around that for years at Florida State, finding that guy to hand the ball to.
Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback.
Looking for a deep man. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Green. I like just taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
And I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's when quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit.
There he goes. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
And that's why, through the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Quarterback extends the play. He'll pull it down. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run, because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Makes the catch. They will score.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense has put the college football world on notice.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. To the ground with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. And the Seminoles are in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry-up, defense has to be ready.
Pulls it in. It's Gibson. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
There are 8 categories.
Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that...
Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB. You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this group, Dave, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the
call, cover 6.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Give cushion. Pass.
The offense changing the play. The play action fake. Floating away. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag.
Pistol, spread, wheelies. Backs protect.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. At the 40, there he goes. Turning on the jet, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, no!
There are 8 categories. You have 15
You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever.
Selected.
Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend the short field from the start after that penalty.
Pass. Give cushion.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Cover 3. There are 10 categories. You have 38 options. Cover 3 is selected. Pass.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. With the catch, it's Pringle.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Going to try to get it himself. Past the 40. Turning it on. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Russell. The screen. He can go. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
24 options.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Give cushion.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback moving. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And you've already seen it a couple times now. Like, he is more than willing and actually quick. He's quick to get those puppies moving and get out the pocket and go scramble and make a play. If this defense is paying attention, then his feet is a big part of this game plan.
Cover 1, Robert Press.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
From the gun, the ground game. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got it! Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama!
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Wants to go up top. On the run, deep down the right side. It's caught. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. The lone back's got it. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The tide crowd rolling noise down on the Saban field on third down. Looking to throw, it's Glenn. Under fire. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
On the direct snap, it's Pringle. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your run.
Cover 6 is selected.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. Gets it out quickly. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down.
There are 2 categories.
Really nice play, and I love bringing speed on the field. The more dime packages, the better on those third down situations. Now I got faster guys chasing in the back end with the receivers, and when the QB scrambles outside the pocket, I got a DB now going to try to get that QB. Makes all the difference in the world.
Option, red, RPO alert, RPO key.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? In this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Choose the player to replace.
And that's a really difficult route to handle if you can get a big fella working the outside in the corner like that.
No doubt, because he runs upfield first and then makes a beeline towards the sideline. So whether it's man or zone, you can throw that football away from the defender and make some big plays.
Handoff to the lone back. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Things aren't going to get better for this offense, guys, until their quarterback becomes more accurate. Obviously, that was the problem the last game. Now completed less than 50% of his passes there, and he's doing it again here. You just can't score points if you're not completing throws.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with this target.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's fourth and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Would they go for a big play on first and 10?
Sections, cover 4 quarters is selected. Pass.
To the air, it's Russell. Pressure coming. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. Touchdown time! Nice catch and good work at first to get it into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown earlier this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. So you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. To the air on first down. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got...
Oh, he's got some space. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. The Seminoles will have it first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
That is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
Dropping back, it's Glenn. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. The Knowles will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20.
Cover 3 doesn't catch.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Give to the running back. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
Number 3,
man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Entering play call.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Cover 3 is
the Crimson Tide rolling on the ground, tries to keep momentum going. The run from the shotgun. And how about the efficiency on that one? He'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Cover 3, there are 10 categories.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator?
Selected.
Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down.
There he goes. Made a defender miss. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. We saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that speed.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, and your running back, he gets out there faster. Got a positive game. Still a couple plays here left, too.
Looking to throw, it's Russell. Forced out of the pocket. And he's forced out of bounds, close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Entering play call.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage, and this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made them look silly a couple of times, but they're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground. Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Under fire. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
One thing this defense always talks about is getting off the field. Last drive, they forced a punt. Here on third down, what a great job flying to the football, getting a hit, forcing an incompletion. They may be jogging up.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bama! This defense making a big play, putting it in the end zone.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he added the extra point. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. So now it's second and long. To the air, it's Russell. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week was unbelievable. This week even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Stepping to the right. At the 35, he's got room. And he affects this defense with the scrambles. Another first down and yet another big gain.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take what the defense gives you and don't make mistakes.
Alabama pushing the tempo.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. Past the 45. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick them up and put them down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Steps away. Unleashes one. Got a wide open receiver. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama!
After that amazing performance in week one, this offense wasn't content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. UAB is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Roddy White should never be counted out of any game. It's a tight one right now. They're trailing by only 5 to Jacksonville State. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Now about that one, Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. From his end zone, trying to loosen up this D. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the...
Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Entering play. Cover 3 sky. Cover 1 hole.
Now this offense is back on the field. Back to throw, it's Russell. The screen, and watch out! And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Pringle. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few, still some work to do for the first down.
Love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Empty and Florida screen is selected.
Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Hand off from the gun. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll leave it with him. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Seminoles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. A low-line drive and not his best work. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for in a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs and I'm in scoring position.
Great job in contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Oh, better look out. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. So they come to the line and the Wildcat's going to give him a different look. Gets the back moving. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Slithers into space. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
There are 6 categories.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Concept, red option. There are 8 categories.
Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles. Those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere.
Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Play call, red option.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the first down.
Listen, just to be on the field on 3rd down as a running back means you've got to be versatile, right? You got to be able to catch the ball. You got to be able to block. But if they want to hand it off to you on 3rd down, too, you got to be able to go find a way to keep the drive alive. This dude has all the tools in the toolbox.
Gives it on the option. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. His drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. The give on the option, and some room to work. Pulled down for the tackle.
Entering play call, red option. There are 8 categories.
What's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get
selected.
3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run, not only a positive run shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd.
Entering play call,
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. On 4th down, looking to pass. Going for it all. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on down.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Looking to throw on first down. The short hands, it's rocking. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Breaks into the open. Discards him with the stiff arm. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Motion from the back. Direct snap. It's Pringle. Creates a little room. Still running at the 35. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Lining up in the wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Pringle. Finding an escape route. They finally make the stop at the...
Entering. Return to hub this. Entering. Yes, exit to menu. Entering Dynasty hub screen actions. Enter. Yes. Entering home screen. Ultimate team is selected. Entering Ultimate Team is selected.